Earlier in April, the Rivals dev team announced 4 new characters that are going to be coming to the game. And Brosa and I went over all of them, and we went over, like, this is what the character does, this is what you should look for, this is kind of the archetype it fits, this is where we think it's going to be in the meta, all of that kind of stuff. This is going to be a free DLC for Switch and for Steam. Currently, it's 4 of the best community-created characters from the Steam Workshop. We went over the current versions of each of those characters, so the ones that are already on the Workshop, but we do know that they are going to be tweaked both mechanically, so like in-game changes, and aesthetically, so splash art, that kind of things. So expect a lot of the same mechanics or playstyles, just tweaked a bit to fit. If this kind of stuff interests you, I'd super appreciate a follow either here or over on Twitch, or like both if you're super awesome. I'm a commentator for Melee, PM, and Rivals, and I make a bunch of content for all of those games. Additionally, I have some really, really cool events that I think you'd super like that are coming up on the horizon here. With all of that out of the way, let's go over some of the sick new characters.
Yeah, so of course, super great wave dash.
Instant float. I'm playing in a box, so I know it's instant. The fact that I can just do like that, it's so good. All right. That was an easy 51%.
Yeah, for real.
Yep.
You have Dutra B,
Yep.
which is turnip.
Yep. In the new one, like you said, it will be a fireball, so you don't hold it like you do in this one. It will just immediately be a note that flies out. It bounces along like a Mario fireball from any Smash game. But yeah, so she's got Peach Float. It's just a general mechanic. You push down, or you hold the button, she floats, or you push down and she'll float at that height. Her forward air is very good. It's not as strong as Peach forward air, but it is still strong.
And you just like Arcane Fair, you have a back hitbox on it too, and you can. It's also much less knockback too, so it's actually pretty easy to combo out of.
Yep. What else? She's got a more combo-y version of Peach Nair. Like it's not gonna kill, but it will like lead into more. Back air is just like a general fair. It's not like super much a kill move.
It's a combo move.
Yep. Down tilt, phenomenal combo starter. Dash attack, it's stupid good. At high percents, it sends them off pretty high in order to get edge guarded. Neutral B, like we said, will be a fireball. Right now it's like a turnip. Her side B is a command grab that you drop. So he either stays out there or you drop him.
And you can do it while running away too and just turn around.
Yeah, like that. Up B, she just kind of floats up and then goes into special fall.
Now there's a hitbox on the way up, which is pretty nice.
Yep. It's small. You're gonna get punished for it at low percents. But the real kicker that we have not talked about yet is down B, which is a note field, which turns your float into Mewtwo float from PM, where you can float 360, and you can use the different Pommes.
Yeah, it's really gross.
The other thing is that all of her specials get changed with it. So up B, I can now immediately act again, instead of being in special fall. The other one is that, at least now, it might be changed later, it speeds up your turnip. And bodyguard drops faster. I don't know if that is a huge thing or not, but like, say you are edge guarding, he just drops a little bit faster.
I don't think the smash attacks are much to ride home on right now. You've got like they're pretty heavy hitters, but they don't really do too much, and they're not super big.
Mm-hmm.
I think
as people figure out how to combo like bodyguard into attack or like float nair up smash, like once people really start doing like crazy hitfall stuff, that's when you're gonna see a lot more of the smash stacks. If you're watching this video later on YouTube, just know like everything is subject to change. They are balancing this so that it fits the base cast better.
So the big thing about Olympia is that you really want to have to, of course, make your way into close quarters. Obviously, she's the Shoto. She's got a cancel a lot of moves. She's got a lot of different stuff in here.
She's the Ken and Ryu kind of character.
So jab's cancelable the entire way through. Up tilt is an incredible anti-air, I will say that.
Which is like what it was in Street Fighter. That was your anti-air move, yep.
So down tilt, also pretty stubby, but just a phenomenal combo move.
You could poke.
You can kind of just mash on it. F-tilt's super great as a kill option. It's kind of a combo ender more than anything else.
Up strong will... Can you stand here for a second? Yeah, should link into it, yeah. One thing that I hope is that forward strong goes like nowhere. There's no range on this, and I hope that's something that gets added. Her specials is where she starts getting a little bit wild. So she's got the Shoto specials. So instead of fireball, she's got a gem. That gem, you hit the B button again to freeze your opponent. You also hit it again to just like trigger it. Yeah, so if you're inside it, that'll happen. You'll immediately zoom towards it. I'm sure it's disgusting off stage, because imagine trapping someone and then going down with a down air or whatever. Down
air, super slow. You can do it out of a short hop, and then it combos into itself.
Yep, a lot of hit stun, very strong.
Fair's getting a pretty big change from now into DLC. So right now, you got the outwards hitbox, but if you hit below, it has like a Mario Fair spike effect.
Oh, cool. What's getting changed about it?
It takes away the spike hitbox. It only sends outwards now.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's a pretty huge buff.
Up air is like a flip kick, just combo move.
That's also getting changed because it was a combo move and now it's actually a combo finisher.
Her neutral air is just a combo. It's a spinny combo kick. Back here is just a regular kick.
Yeah, so you have your focus. This is dash cancelable as well, I believe. So what focus does is it will actually burn through light hitboxes. So your jabs, maybe a couple tilts. It probably has more to do with the damage done or the knockback angle.
Special, by the way.
So that's a huge recovery tool for her because like her up B doesn't go super horizontal. So the fact that you can actually do that pretty simply is really nice.
And that's still only horizontally, at least on the ground. But if you hit somebody with focus, they freeze. Yep, you freeze and you basically can just do whatever you want from there. Side B is just like a charge punch. You hold it down. So yeah, her up tilt and side B, she can cancel if she's inside here. She can jump cancel them specifically. So up special basically is the like, think me brawlers, like you carry the person up and then you kick them out at the very end.
I'm so mad that that's what you think of initially and not ZSS.
ZSS doesn't do that in the games that I played up.
That's fair.
She doesn't have that kind of up spat or the up B in PM. I think it's sick that we're getting a like traditional fighter style character in the base cast. We haven't had anything like that yet. I think this is going to be the character that's going to be the easiest to pick up and play initially, even if she does have some like crazy stuff like, I didn't know about this until like 2 minutes ago. But you can play her at a lower level, and she'll just be easier to pick up. Oh my god, where did we start with Mollo? Every other character we've started with normals, that doesn't work for Mollo. If you try to use any smash attack, Mollo will throw out a projectile bomb. And that is all of her smash attacks. And you think, oh man, this character only throws stuff. And you're right. So yeah, just keep in mind, I think this is a character you're going to want to play a tilt stick. Because if you do normal attacks though, like tilts, no projectiles. So if you hit B, you start looking at your different options, and then you hit up, down, left, or right, and you choose the one you want. So up is a like sparkler kind of thing. It gets you trapped like that. And then you will throw those for all of your different options after that.
And also, most importantly, you can and will get hit by your own projectiles.
Yes, it's actually really important to mention. Your right one is a flashbang. It will catch someone for a long time. Like that. Oh, also important to know is that you can also hit all of your projectiles. Like that. Or the down version is a giant bomb. It takes the longest to explode. It has a very high knockback. Left is baseball. Which is just kind of like a small generic option. Makes the most sense with your bat. You can also like actually hit your opponent with the baseball bat. Yep. So let's talk about Mollo's normals. Almost all of Mollo's kit is designed to work with the projectiles, whether it's a like this move takes super long startup, like forward air. Look how long it takes to do the punch on forward air. That's the uncharged, unheld version. You want to like combo flashbang into it, that kind of thing.
His tilts in general have a nice slide effect too, which is pretty good. Especially for a character that you're gonna want to try to like zone out the most with. And so you end up with a ton of space as you're trying to like create the space beyond somebody. And then if someone gets too close, then you can just kind of throw out that either that forward tilt or down tilt to knock them back into the zone you're more comfortable with.
Up tilt is a generic launcher. If you can come down for a sec, it's just a good combo move. Down tilt is just that poke. It's a very, very basic 1-2 jab. The tilts are either get off me moves, or they are like, I threw a projectile and I want to hit it at someone moves. So neutral air, very generic knee. Up air is a 1-2 that is very strong. Down air is, I don't know how early you can meteor cancel it, but at a higher percent it will knock down pretty hard off stage.
Yeah, you can combo out of it pretty easily.
Yep. Forward air is the weird one. So back air, general, good kick. So anyways, Mollo forward air is similar to Aethers's forward air in that you can charge it. So I'll show it fully charged, or I'll show it uncharged and then fully charged. So uncharged is that fast. You can see it come out. I have now missed it twice, but that's fine. There we go.
9%, not bad.
It also, like, if you were off stage, that would have just killed you. You can also charge it. And you can charge it for a long time, like that long. Also, we forgot to mention gun, which doesn't do a whole lot, but it will, like, it will trigger any of your explosions. And
also, super cool update. Not a ton of distance.
It's really, I don't even want to say flashy because that sounds like I'm making a pun. It's just a cool update. Yeah, that's Mollo. Mollo's gonna be the weirdest character where, like, we didn't cover any combo trees because we don't understand how they work yet.
Right, so the easiest, closest parallel is definitely going to be Blanca, especially with a lot of how his moves function and how they all come together.
If you don't know what a charge character is, in a traditional fighter, there's a type of character, you notice we are steaming, there's a type of character in traditional fighters that gains power from holding back and down. And so Hodan gets extra utility or power on a lot of different moves by holding down or holding back, and you'll be able to see it by steaming.
So one of the first things that really come together is his nair. You see it there, the multi-jab. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but you're stuck in it forever.
I feel like this move has to be changed.
I'm SDIing through it there.
He SDI'd all the way through a jab and only took like 8%.
Jab 1, like most characters, is going to be cancelable, so you can do stuff like that. All of his moves, a lot of his moves have splash hitboxes on them. I'm not exactly sure which one it is, but like up tilt has got a splash hitbox, nair's got a splash hitbox. As you come down, you can see it around me. So like, come here wisely. So as I come down, it doesn't do anything, but like it has that 1% and it's a set knockback too. So it allows me to, like, especially if I land with something.
It's a combo, yep.
Yeah, so it's super easy to combo out of that. F-tilt has got a sweet spot on it that's pretty massive, pretty small, but it has a pretty massive amount of hitbox. So you'll actually hear a full snap. If you hit it correctly, it'll actually, it's like a rat tail. And then, like you said, down tilt really doesn't do too much besides poke option. It's pretty good at, like, if somebody's like recovering on ledge.
It is good because, like we said, holding down or back lets you charge, so you can just down tilt and keep your charge.
So neutral B is a hanging cloud. If I walk into it, I will take splash damage from it, and you can combo out of it. However, you can also do a normal throw and then carry it. So it'll be a stun jacket at that point, and then you'll have kind of a walking hitbox. If you drop it high, you can up B into it and drop it downwards. Side B is going to be a long distance throw. Now, the important thing more than anything is just getting these smoke clouds out. Because as you see, as soon as I'm in the smoke cloud, I have full steam. And that's where your kind of like your EX moves or your super moves come in. So for both of your clouds, you can actually have it to where you see me glow yellow. And they have the same kind of throw regardless. So it doesn't change after I get the smoke cloud up. Your EX smoke cloud is going to be the exact same every time. It is a very fast, full stage projectile that you can throw out and cause some pretty significant damage with. So what this allows you to do combo tree wise is start using down B, which is adjustable. You can like control how far you go by controlling up on the stick, back on the stick. You can move forward and back with it. It's pretty nice. But you can combo out of it as you hit, but more importantly, you can also jump cancel it with this active as well. So for example, here allows me to jump around it, jump off of it, but then if I come in and do like an EX smoke cloud and just have it drop against him, then I can come out here, and now suddenly I'm off stage very, very quickly, in a very dangerous situation for anybody against Hodan.
He's going to have a lot of crazy momentum stuff.
Finally, his last special is going to be his up B. It's not the greatest recovery tool. It's got a ton of lag, which I imagine is going to be touched in the final patch. You can control where this goes as well. But the main thing is you want to have a smoke cloud out as you're recovering, because it allows you to automatically do this. That has a little bit of armor on the startup of it. And
it also is 100% a kill move. The one I knew about was down smash, which has a parry to it.
And it is a full parry window, by the way.
Whee!
Yeah, I think Hodan's super fun, and it's going to be very interesting to see the meta develop. Because what's kind of interesting and be kind of difficult with him is kind of finding those kill options sometimes, because like that doesn't have any knockback, which is a good thing, but like you can't kill with it flat out. Nair will kill eventually. Fair will kill. Back air does not, but leads into fun knockback situations. Down air is based off of Vega from Street Fighter series.
I was wondering, it looks like it was, yeah.
Fair does have a spike on it as you land.
Got the forward smash, or strong.
Now that is super quick, by the way. Probably my favorite smash attack, I would say, in the game. Is Hodan up strong. But like, the main thing here is that you reach up and grab with it, and you can turn it around. Like, that's awesome. I love that smash attack. You're fine. It will hit from behind well.
But yeah, normally it just like bounces them off the ground, and you can choose if you want to turn around with it or not. But yeah, if you turn it around and you now have them off stage, it just spikes them. But yeah, it's super cool that we have a float character in Rivals now. I've seen so many people that are... Oh, you're the Pomme dev. Hi, Ruby. Thank you. I didn't realize... Your name looked familiar, but I didn't realize you were the dev for this. Pomme is my favorite out of the 4. Don't tell the other devs.